Good morning, y'all. How's it going today? Happy what feels like a freaking Monday, actually a Tuesday. So, I'm just doing a quick short before I head out to work. I'm getting ready for the day. I'm down here in the man cave, just thinking about some stuff. I was kind of looking around the interwebs. Nothing really to touch too much on right now. The whole Carrie Lake thing is kind of unfolding pretty interestingly enough as it is, and I think this is going to be an even bigger step towards the decentralization of power. There's going to be a complete and total loss of trust and faith in the American system. It's already happening. I brought it up a little bit last night, talking about the, Disney and Hollywood woke calamity. That is falling apart as well. Entertainment's falling apart. The government's falling apart. Even music's falling apart right now. So I do, like I said, I'm standing my ground here. Don't let them scare you with digital IDs and digital central banks currencies, because I, for one, see this massive shift coming very heavily right now at this time, that there's going to just be a massive decentralization of everything. And I think that's what we truly need, because we need a renaissance, everybody. We need new, fresh ideas brought to the table. I mean, all you movie lovers out there, I'm sure you're sick and tired of seeing the same thing revamped over and over again. And then we have the music scene right now, which is, unfortunately, the mainstream music scene is pretty damn syndicated, to say the least. Nothing is original. Nobody's playing their own instruments no more. Nobody's even writing their own music. It seems like they just have a docket of writers who write songs about a few particular topics, vice versa. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I think this is going to be what we need as a people here. Is we're going to need a shift away from the centralization idea and start to put the power back in our hands again. So one thing I do want to say is, if y'all are feeling a little bit funky and a little bit worn out right now, we are getting hit with a solar storm. So I am going to be letting you guys know when this is happening, because I want you to see how it affects you. You get what I'm saying? It definitely affects me. Sometimes it gives me a lot of energy. Like today, I'm feeling pretty damn good. I'm feeling great. Like I'm actually ready to go jump knee deep into shit what I have going on this morning at work. So, but sometimes I wake up and I just feel fucking bad when these storms hit. Also, I did not sleep good the past couple of nights. That could be why. I know I'm having energy and I didn't sleep good. Again, the damn phone calls. anyways, so I'm actually gonna link Suspicious Observers, Ben Davidson's YouTube at the bottom of this video. You guys can see for yourself when these storms hit. If you just feel messed up from these things, it's a good way to plan and to know to take it easy on those days that you feel messed up from this. Because I'm a Taurus. I'm a heavy Taurus. I'm May 6th. I'm an Earth sign. So I get hit pretty hard by a lot of different things. The alignments that occur. I get hit hard the first couple days, but then I adjust. So just keeping a heads up on that. One thing I do wanna touch base on. Again, I've touched base on him before. Andrew Tate. I was actually listening to his podcast about how he's been getting threatened because he is so influential, and that he could influence an election. And let me tell you what, guys, he most certainly could. And this is what the establishments fear. This is what they don't want to occur, because they have their narrative in mind. They don't need outside parties, interfering with things. So, and a lot of people still don't like him, quote unquote, or think he's misogynistic. I don't think you guys understand that that's his shtick. That's his persona. Okay? The real Andrew Tate is definitely, he might have some bits of realness in him when he's, doing his thing, but it's not everything is, what it's meant to look like. We'll just put it that way. I got a lot of respect for the guy and what he does. And like I said, a lot of what he talks about, I do agree with. I do believe in having family core values, embracing your masculine side. That's where I really think. I actually saw a video yesterday. This woman was talking about the rise of the divine masculine. I know we've all talked about the rise of the divine feminine, and I think that has already occurred, and now what's happening is we're going to have a little bit of a bump up of that divine masculine to help even things out. I think that's what we're really going for, is that unification between the energies, not the genders, the energies, because like we've talked about before, the masculine energy is the literal, the reason, the rationale, the warrior, the strength, things like that. And then the feminine energy is the irrational, the abstract, the emotional, the arts, creativity, things like that. It's about finding a balance between these two energies. So that's something I wanted to touch on too. Andrew, if you decide to stop doing what you're doing, I understand, but I hope you keep pushing forward. I think you have what it takes, if anybody, to make a change in this world that needs to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and say influence it, dude. I know it's a risk, but go ahead and do it, my friend. So that's all I'm going to touch base on for today. I'm going to try to get another show done tonight. We'll talk about some things. I'll try to bring up the podcast Andrew Tate had and kind of do a reaction and a commentary on it. So it's just, that ought to tell you something, man. If you get to a level of influence and you don't agree with what these higher ups want you to say and be and do, your life gets put on the line. Kind of reminds me of Kennedy. So until next time, guys.